Hi all, welcome you all to the lecture video session on capacity building for strong entrepreneurship and stages that they are going to pass through. So we are going to see that what exactly is going to make an entrepreneur to build the competences, and we need to see that whether they are going to be handheld to become the good entrepreneurs of the in their respective areas. So to be a successful entrepreneur, one individual must build the capacities in four strategic areas to run an entrepreneurship venture. So they need to build their capacity in the area of operations, management, finance, and personal capacities. So broadly, the four strategic areas are operational, management area, financial management, and the personal capacities area, where the attributes come into the picture. So the these four key strategies are going to lead to a successful entrepreneur. So the journey of an individual from establishing an enterprise to make it as a successful venture lies in the development of these four key strategies within themselves. So let's understand the strategic area one by one in detail. The first strategic area is in terms of operational capacity building. So operational capacity building goes with the experience. Having the strong knowledge, understanding the business from the ground level to the nth level builds the operational capacity. If the person has worked for a longer time in any kind of one business and in all the stages, they will be having the prior work experience, and they will know the in and out of the business and in and out of the operations of the business. So that helps in building the operational capacity. Understanding the dynamics of the business, in and out of the business, right from the supply to the market, will give a perspective on how to lead the business, how to run the business, and how to establish the business to the successful venture. So this gives the complete know-how of the operations. Second strategic area is the management capacity building. The management capacity building also goes with the experience as well as the professional degree that the person holds. So it may it will go with the gaining the management experience in a field or the business. It is very essential. Probably the prior experience, the work experience, and the long time of working in any one particular area builds the managerial experience in a person who travels from becoming a fresher to reach the highest positions in their work area. So the gain of the experience in managing the resources, operations, and the people it is going to give the immense experience of running any enterprise. So it is going to give the applicable tools at every point, at every area, to run and to own their own business. So with the experience in the managerial field and an understanding of the responsibilities and the accountabilities, they will be able to manage the complete business in a successful manner. So it is going to build the managerial experiences to the others who are working in that concern, and the giving the accountability at all the levels will make the management a successful one. So the getting the management capacity building is going to go with the experience as well as the clear cut accountabilities that is given to all levels of people. So the third most important strategic area is in the finance. So managing the finance in an effective way is going to build a strong enterprise. So a proper combination of the work experience and the education, an individual may be able to manage the finances in a very effective way. The individual would be enabled to handle the finances and they will be able to see where exactly the enterprise is leading in the market segment or in the with respect to the changes that is happening in the external environment. So they will be able to handle their finances inputs and the outputs very effectively and efficiently. If at all they want to handle, if they are able to handle their finances effectively, then they need to understand, and they should be able to estimate, and they should be able to prepare an estimate, understand the changing trends, and they have to understand the indicators from the market about the movement of their product, whether it is in the profitable way or in the it is getting stagnant, and to take a suitable decision they should build their capacity in understanding the finances and then the And with this flow they will be able to understand whether the market is in the good position to help their products to move or not. So accordingly they have to be they should be able to communicate it back to the production people in order to make their own strategies, in order to make the company to run in the profitable way. So they have to be the capacity building of an entrepreneur in the financial strategic area also lies in reading the financial statements, which is going to give which is going to be a mirror of the company's growth, and it is they have to understand the changing trends and the financial indicators that have been kept in place, and to take a suitable decision to move the products which are in the good position and which is receiving the good response from the market. So the financial reports, audited statements gives a clear indication of the position of the business, and it also gives whether the debit is more or the credit is more, whether there is lot of money that is to be received from the market, or whether there is lot of money to be paid to the people who supply the resources, or whether there is outstanding payments that are to be received by the market, whether the credit is going high or the debit is going high, and the creation of the assets by the company and the wealth information will always be shown in the audited statements. So they have to show it to the shareholders so that the shareholders will continue the trust in the company, which is going to help in creating the wealth and expand of the business. So they should be able to the financial capacity building, financial management capacity building will also lies in the proper understanding of the finances of the company. So the trends of the product in the market should also be read out. So the fourth strategic area is a personal capacity building, where it goes to the attributes of the person. Some are born with the strong traits of entrepreneurial ventures and then the entrepreneurial mindset, where others will learn from the market and others will learn from others, and they pick those kind of attributes and they will develop within themselves to become the entrepreneurs. So the demonstrating such kind of strong traits like determination in establishing the business, dedication in running the business, patience in understanding and then the learning, and then the patience in learning the human attributes, and patience in understanding and then picking up the right amount of information from the market, perseverance in understanding and then developing the business, ambition in to reach high goals, determination in terms of understanding the goals and then the going forward, and determination in the understanding process, strong will to achieve and to strong will to sustain the problems, and the openness in understanding and the learning from others, honesty to the shareholders and to the market and to themselves, transparency in creating transparency among the employees and then developing the trust from the employees, and fairness in the market. All these are going to form the strong attributes, and this is going to build the personal capacity in the entrepreneurs. This will definitely move from the individual in the path of journey of becoming a successful entrepreneur. So with this we come to the concluding part of the module 3, which we discussed in length about the social responsibilities and the entrepreneurship, and who is going to be a successful entrepreneur and how to be a successful entrepreneur. With this we conclude the module 3, and see you all in the next lecture video series on the module 4, which goes with the developmental policies and then the modern small scale industries, and then how and what are the policies that are going to support the small scale industries. So all in all, we learnt about the basic traits of the entrepreneurs, basic understanding about the entrepreneurship, how committed we are to develop the nation by becoming the entrepreneurs. Thank you everyone once again, and see you all in the next lecture video series. Thank you.